Yeah, man.
Hello, my name is Miguel, and today I'm gonna make for you sweet and sour fish. Alright, easy sweet and sour fish. Alright, so you're gonna need some fish fillet. Say about half pound to a pound. Some sweet and sour, your favorite brand of sweet and sour sauce. And if you wanna make sweet and sour, some oil for frying, and about half a tablespoon of salt for flavoring. And let me tell you from now, if you want to make your own sweet and sour, just visit jamaicadinners.com and just search sweet and sour. Alright, you're going to need half a teaspoon of cornstarch. Alright, so let's see if we can start get this preparation undergoing. On the go. Alright, this is, you can get any fish fillet, but this particular fish fillet is Bangameri. Why? Because it's more affordable. Alright, I know it's probably cleaned already because it's fish fillet, but just wash it off with some little bit of white vinegar and some water, fresh water. Go take a look at my cookbooks. Links below. Miguel Marvin Samuels production. Alright, so you just pour water over the fish and just throw it off. Alright, after that, just give it a little squeeze just to make sure you get just a little squeeze in it, just to remove the excess water. Alright, what I like to do is just make a split. I'm gonna remove the skin. If you have fish fillet without the skin, you don't have to do this part. So I just split it, put the skin on a flat surface, and just kind of put the knife. You can use the back of the knife or you can use a non-sharp knife, and just put some strength on it, and then just kind of scrape the fish meat off this fish skin, like that, like this. It's easier if you just place or lay the fish, the skin part of the fish on a surface, and then just use a knife and just kind of scrape the fish meat off the skin. Just go through and do the same for all. They say the skin of a fish carry bacteria. That's why oftentimes when I eat fish, sliced fish especially, I just eat just the meat part. The only fish that I eat the skin off is snapper, like red snapper or snapper. You know, fish we catch here in Jamaica. But I usually don't eat fish skin because I believe fish skin usually have a taste I don't like. One, see, the knife is not sharp, so you can use the back of the knife. Well, my knife is not sharp because I usually don't keep my knife sharp because sharp knife cut me, oftentimes cut me. So my My mom never used to have a sharp knife, so I'm just doing the same thing. Alright, so that's what you want. And for you guys, look, why I have a chopping board, but I don't use it because it's just easier to just, and the bag and all of this is clean already. The chopping board, using it meat and meat, washing it, sometimes I believe bacteria will grow on it. So I just don't like using the chopping board unless it's a glass one, or maybe a ceramic or a marble where I can clean it properly. But those plastic chopping board and those board chopping board, I don't believe it's, after you use it one time, it's hard to keep clean. Alright, so once you do that, you just kind of use your fingers and mince the fish meat a little bit. You still want big chunks, small chunks, but mostly big chunks. You want them to be at least as tall as your finger, or the length of your finger, or in between. Half a teaspoon of cornstarch. Let's add half teaspoon cornstarch. Food cornstarch. That was too much salt. You add half teaspoon of sea salt. Alright, now once you mix it in, stir in the ingredients, you just take a portion of your fish fillet and make fish balls by first compressing a portion in the middle of the palm of your hand. In the palm of your hand, just compress it so it holds, and then put it aside for further forming. So you just do as you see me doing. The cornstarch is going to hold the fish fillet together. I find that if you just compress a portion and put it aside and let it form and set, you can form the fish ball better, other than just trying to make the fish ball right away. Trust me, people, this is a good idea. I enjoyed this meal whenever I cooked it. This is cuisine. When you start refining food like this, that's when it becomes cuisine, if my memory serves me right. Alright, so that's what you want. So once you do that, you just go back through, start back with the first one, and then kind of use the palm of your hand, as the base, and then use your fingers to form a circle, a round ball, like this. It's gonna be a bit fragile and it's gonna seem like it's not holding, but just form the ball and then just place it on the tray. It will eventually stay together. It's gonna be fragile a little bit, but it will stay together. The cornstarch will allow it to stay together. That's what cornstarch do, you know. Food cornstarch and regular cornstarch. It stiffens like when you use cornstarch on clothes, or it make it firm and stiff. The same thing with food. It kind of hold it together. And it also thicken like liquid, like the sweet and sour sauce. If you add the corn, they have cornstarch as one of the ingredients on the bottle, and the cornstarch to give it that thickness. When they mix it over and over, it give it that that um that that rich thickness. And like I said, if you want to make your own sweet and sour sauce, just visit JamaicaDinners.com and look for sweet and sour sauce. You'll find it. It's better than the bottle that you see there. Um, all you probably have to do is just add a little cornstarch to thicken it. The manufacturer is not gonna make it's not gonna make it as rich as when you make it. But like I said, this is easy sweet and sour fish. Alright, so once you finish, this is the idea. This is what you want. Just put it aside, allow it to sit for at least 5 minutes. Alright. After you allow the fish to sit, put to eat a saucepan that fries. Alright, so put your stove's gauge on high, 8. You see, when you have your pot on the stove, make sure the flame is not going over the surface of the pot or pan. The flame should be on the round surface, not way over it. Never, when you're cooking, you should do that. Alright, so after 2 minutes, allow the pot to hot before I add oil. Just add oil. Enough oil to fry. I'm using coconut oil preferably. Let's let it stay for about 30 seconds. And then add the fish balls. Just keep them apart and allow. Stove gauge is on high, 8. Alright, after a minute, this kind of goes through and rotate the fish balls. Note, wherever it falls, that's where you gotta let it stay. Because if you try to move it like on the side of the pot so it sticks, it will stick and break the ball apart. So once you rotate it, just let the non-frying part stay until it fries before you'll be able to move it. So just allow. Stove gauge, I now turned it down on 6 till medium high. Alright, today I'm having my sweet and sour fish with fried rice. Alright, so this is how you want your fish balls to look. So it's been 3 minutes now. So you just kind of rotate it. Should be easier to handle now. So you just kind of rotate the balls to the part that's not frying. And then allow it to fry. keep the flame, the stove's flame on high, the balls won't be oily. Alright. So rotate your fish balls to the side that's not frying. Make sure the fish balls get a thorough, is cooked properly. Alright, it's been 4 minutes now, so kind of rotate it to the non-frying part and make sure that the fish balls are fried properly. Fish usually don't take long to cook. Fish will cook in 6 minutes. Alright, so kind of watch them. Look at the small ones. It's been 6 minutes now. The stove's gauge is on 6 medium high. Alright, so between 7 minutes. Just remove the smaller ones. You finish. Just remove the fish balls. And turn that, put the pot on a cool spot so the smoking stops. Alright, so this is the idea. This is your fish balls. What you can do now is just pour some sweet and sour sauce on this near to serving. Or you can just serve the fish balls with whatever accompaniment you're eating it with, and then pour the sweet and sour sauce over the balls. Alright, let's serve. So this is my parboiled fried rice. I put 2 eggs in this fried rice and I fried it with onions and scallion. That's how I like to do my fried rice. And I use soya sauce to give it the color. I already have a fried rice on this channel, so it's there. Just search for it. It's a good idea. Alright, so you just take some of your fish balls and then lay them on a plate with whatever accompaniment you'll be eating. Remember now, this is easy sweet and sour fish. So you just use your favorite sweet and sour sauce brand and just pour it over. You know what? This is what the Chinese are doing now. The Chinese restaurants, they used to make their own. Some of them probably still making their own sweet and sour sauce, which was nice. But now they just buy the sauce and just pour it over whatever you bought. If you buy sweet and sour chicken, sweet and sour fish, whatever, you just pour the sauce over it. Pretty much that's what I'm showing you. So this is my sweet and sour fish. Visit JamaicaDinners.com for the recipe. Alright. Well, this is sure sweet and sour sauce. The sauce is nice. Tastes just like sweet and sour sauce. It's not as rich as if I made it. But I'm sure different brands of different flavor. Alright, so this is my fish balls. See? It's cooked properly. It's nice. Delicious. Look at that sweet and sour sauce on a fish fillet. And notice, people, I didn't use any flour. So you're eating pure fish. Pure fish. This fish ball is nice. Subscribe. I know most of you are gonna like this. Enjoy cooking it. And remember where you first saw it. This meal is delicious. Oh yes, you could have put some vegetables on the side, like some steamed vegetables, pop chow, cabbage, or even lettuce. Alright, bye.
Yeah, man!
Go take a look at our merchandise store. Links below. A Miguel Marvin Samuels production. Look out for my sweet and sour chicken wings. There, I'll be making the sweet and sour sauce from scratch.